Carice, thank you so much. Right now, Rutherford County Fire Captain John Engel is joining us now on the phone. Captain Engel, thanks so much for your time. Could you give us some perspective of what your first responders are working on right now?
We're currently conducting rescue operations at a couple different locations in the county. Some of them are cars that have drove into high water, and other events are houses that are starting to take on water.
Captain Engel, what's your reaction when you hear these calls come into 911? I mean, here on TV, we always are saying, turn around, don't drown. When you're having to rescue people from high water, what is your thought in that?
We just encourage people not to drive into water of any depth. It doesn't take much water to move a vehicle.
Captain Engel, can you give us a perspective of how many calls you're on or how many calls you've been on through the night?
We started receiving 911 calls about 10 o'clock last night, and we responded to about 25 to 30 water rescue calls.
Has this been in some of the usual suspect type places, or are you seeing flooding in areas that don't typically flood?
Well, we're responding to the normal areas that always flood, but we're getting a lot of places that are not normal problem areas as well.
Captain Engel, what advice would you give the people in Rutherford County right now?
When you find roads that have high water signs and barricade tape, leave those barricades in place and do not drive into the water.
Okay. And Captain Engel, I do want to ask this question right now. We have already seen 2 confirmed deaths in Davidson County. Have you seen anything that severe, any deaths associated with the floods yet in Rutherford County?
Fortunately, we've not had any deaths in Rutherford County due to floodwaters.
Okay.
Captain Engel, you said about pulling down these barriers. Have you had a problem with people pulling down barriers and just going through these flooded waters?
They're taking down the barricade tape and driving around those road closed signs.
Okay. So it's something to remember here. Everybody's got to stay safe. Rutherford County, Davidson County, anywhere that you're seeing high water. Thank you, Captain Engel, for your time today.